Jerry Garcia and David Grisman's version of The Thrill Is Gone is played in the key of A minor. Alright, the first 4 bars over an A minor chord, Jerry plays this. So we rake into an A, the root. And to me, this is kind of like an homage to B.B. King, because B.B. King would often rake into notes, and his version of The Thrill Is Gone in the key of B minor starts with that B being raked into. So I feel like Jerry was kind of paying tribute to that. And since I can't see where he was playing it on the guitar, I'm choosing to play it up here. You can also play it in 5th position. Alright, so you take a A minor arpeggio, 12th fret of the 5th, 10th fret of the 4th, 9th fret of the 3rd, and then the 10th fret of the 2nd string. And it doesn't matter pronouncing those first 3 notes. You just want to rake those and really dig into that A. Alright, so after we play that A, then we have G, E, so we're playing A minor pentatonic scale, then we pull off 10, 9, 8 on the 4th string, and slide down to the 7th. And, you know, it's good to learn these licks in other positions too. You could also play it here in 5th position. Alright, so our next phrase, we're playing out of the A minor pentatonic, A minor blues scale. So the A minor pentatonic scale. With the addition of the flat 5th. Alright, and then on the 4th measure of A minor, leading into the D minor chord, we have this. So we're starting on that flat 5th, then we're going to add a chromatic passing tone, so 5, 6, 7 on the 4th string. Alright, and then Jerry bends the E up to an F, so a half step, and that's the flat 3rd of our D minor chord. And if you're playing this on an acoustic and it's hard to do that with your first finger, you could also so A minor pentatonic stuff, blues scale, alright, so bar 9 is where it gets interesting with the Garcia Grisman version. B.B. King's version is, as I mentioned earlier, in the key of B minor, up a whole step, and So we have B minor or B minor 7, E minor or E minor 7, back to B minor. And then for bar 9, we have one bar of G major 7, and then we have a bar of F sharp 7, back to B minor. So when Jerry's playing the rhythm, he's a little more ambiguous with the chords he's playing. So when he gets to this part, he actually treats that F chord as an F dominant 7. When David plays, he treats it as an F major 7. So like the B.B. King version. But you'll see Jerry actually treats it as a dominant 7th chord. So what he does is this phrase right here. So if you picture an F triad, Jerry's starting on the A, the 3rd of F, sliding up to the 5th. Then he's playing the flat 7th, E flat. Then he walks down chromatically, 10, 9, 8, slide down to 7. Then we play the 8th fret of the 5th string, 7th fret of the 4th, 8, 9. So now we're targeting the B, which is the 5th of a E7 chord. Then playing the flat 7th D, back to B. Then he plays the 7th fret, bends it a little bit, plays the 6th fret, the G sharp, and then back to A, the root of A minor. All right, and then we have a phrase leading into the second time through, and it sounds like this. So we start on the 12th fret of the 5th string, play 12, 14, 15. Then we have 12, 13, 14 on the 4th, 12, 13, 14 on the 3rd. So we land on the A, or 14th fret of the 3rd string, pull off to the 13th fret, and then back. And you can experiment with playing that phrase elsewhere, for example. All right, and then we have this really cool phrase here. All right, so we slide from the 8th to the 10th fret, then we play 8 on the 2nd, 9 on the 3rd, 10 on the 4th. So this looks like a C triad, because it is a C triad. Then with the addition of the A, that gives us an A minor 7. And you kind of let that ring. Alright, so now over a D minor, we're sliding from the flat 7 to the root, and then puts us in position to play out of the D minor pentatonic, D minor blues scale. So we're playing 10, 11, 12 on the 5th and 4th strings. Have that Jerry chromaticism. Then 10, 12, 13 on the 3rd, 10 on the 2nd. Then we slide that 12th fret up to the 13th fret, then play the 13th fret of the 1st string. Alright, then over the F chord we have. So he's not playing the flat 7, but he's sliding from the flat 3rd to the major 3rd. So again, to me, this is kind of what Jerry does over a dominant chord. Alright, then over the E7 we have 13 pull off 12 on the 1st string, 15 pull off 12 on the 2nd. So F to E, then we have the flat 7 to the 5th. Then a classic Jerry move over dominant 7th chords. He's going to descend down an E triad, and then chromatically walk down to the flat 7. Slide down to the 10th fret. So this is the flat 3rd of A. Then we land on the 12th fret of the 5th string, A. Alright, so this is some classic Jerry sequencing with the A minor pentatonic or blues scale. We have notice where the accents are every 4 notes. Alright, so I don't know exactly how Jerry's playing this, but for me it made sense to first play the C here on the 8th fret of the 6th string, then slide down from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret, and then play the A 5th fret on the 6th string when you get up to that faster speed. Alright, so that little sequence part can be difficult to get down, especially with the accenting on every 4 notes. So work on that slowly. Let's try that. Alright, let's try the whole solo slowly.